I'll be honest. I never really expected to be making a real substantive video about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, but alas, here we are. Um, yeah, that Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailer came out, and not good. Not good at all. I mean, first of all, the movie just looks bad in general. I think the writing looks bad. Uh, None of the actors look like they care, except maybe Jim Carrey. He's weirdly going all in with this movie, but yeah, it doesn't look very good. But the most I guess offensive part of the trailer was the character design of Sonic himself. He looks absolutely horrifying, just flat out horrifying. I hate the way his hands look. They look weirdly realistic. Which is weird. Like, he's like, have him wear gloves. Like, why are you even putting so much effort in animating his hands? Um, his weird like rodent face is bad enough, but then they gave him like human teeth. Like, I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. But the 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 main reason why I'm making this video is because the internet just completely shat on Sonic, the trailer in general, and the design of the character. And Paramount, they responded in a way that I would have never anticipated. The director basically came out on Twitter and said that they were redesigning the character. And I don't really know how I feel about that. So, on the one hand, I I guess I kind of respect Paramount for looking at, the audience reaction and being like, hey, you know what? They don't like it. Let's change it. But on the other hand, I kind of I don't know how I feel about um, you know, a studio's creative vision coming to fruition and them just changing it on a whim. Like that's kind of I don't know. It's like stick with what you did. Like what you did was awful, but I kind of wish you just stick with it and have I don't know some like just own up to what you did and let the director or the animators like let them let their creative visions that they did and you paid for and you approved like just let that happen, let that come to fruition. I don't know, it's a weird interesting conundrum that I'm not too sure how I feel about. And then there's also the other aspect of the fact that they're redesigning the character, but they say that they're sticking to the date. So a lot of people are complaining, saying that well, the animators are gonna have to work overtime, and I'm not entirely sure about that. Like, first of all, I don't know anything about animation, so I'm talking completely out of my ass. But I don't think it's that big of a deal because like the actual like the character model itself, like all that animation is done. All you really have to do is just sort of change how it looks. So I don't. I look. I again, if anybody's watching this and they know about animation and it's like this incredibly grueling process to change the design of the character, let me know because I'm not sure. But yeah, if the I mean where I come down is if the animators are like being worked overtime to an insane degree and they're being worked to death, then no, I'm not for that. I'm just not entirely certain that that's really going to happen, because I don't know how big of a deal this is, to do what they want to do. But yeah, back to the original question: should they? I don't know. I'm I think I'm gonna come down on no, and that's basically because I feel like maybe it's not a great precedent to set to have fans like really dictate every little thing that you're going to do with the movie. Because at the end of the day, fans don't know how to make a movie. They don't know, like, really know how to make a movie that works. And when you set the precedent that, like, fan outcry will just make studios bend to the will of the fans and, and show that they are willing to change things just because fans complain about it, then that's kind of not a good precedent to set. Like, take, for example, Hugh Jackman is and a different thing, obviously, but just follow my train of thought here. Like, take, for example, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I mean, I wasn't there myself, but from, I guess I was, like, I think that movie came out in the year 2000. I was born in the year 2000, so obviously I wasn't here to experience, to know what everybody felt like when they announced his casting. But from what I've heard, like, when they announced him, like, it got a lot of backlash because he's this Broadway guy. He's really tall. Wolverine's supposed to be short, but people don't like it. And then the movie comes out, and he's one of the the most iconic comic book movie castings of all time. And obviously that's very different from the Sonic movie, right? Like, the design is the design. It's not really going to change when you see it in context in the movie. It's still the design, and it's still terrible. But I don't know. It kind of seems like a bit of a slippery slope. When studios really just allow the fans to dictate what they're doing, like, it doesn't seem like a very good precedent, in my opinion. Like, for me, I think a studio should do what they're gonna do and then allow us to judge it afterwards. It's just a really weird thing that's going on here where, like, fans are basically able to voice their opinions on something before it comes out, and then, like, they're having authority during the creative process. It's just weird, and I don't know how. I don't think I like that very much. I know I'm coming off as, like, very pro corporation or whatever, but that's not really like, I guess in this instance that's kind of how I'm feeling. But I mean, basically where I come down is that, like, fans don't, like, know how to make movies. I don't know how to make movies, so I'd rather just allow the studios to make their movies, and then we will watch and judge afterwards. I don't think that we are really qualified or should be involved with the process of making the movie. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah. And yeah, Paramount they basically set a very weird precedent. Like, what if their design comes out and we still don't like it? Like, now Paramount, I think they make, like, the Transformers movies. If a new Transformers movie comes out, we don't like the design, are they just going to change it? Because it's weird. It's definitely weird. But I don't know. I don't think I really have that much else to say about it. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully I made sense. I'm not trying to, like, really shit on fans or anything. Like, I actually don't really have a problem with the fans themselves, because the movie the trailer came out and we just voiced our opinions, and then the studio are the ones that decided to bend to the will. And what I'm basically saying is, don't bend to the will of fans. Just make your movie. Like, let the creative people that you hired make their movie, and then we will judge it afterwards. I guess that's basically what I'm saying. Like, I more or less sympathize with directors and animators and like, character designers. I don't know. I more sympathize with them than, like, the executives. Like, the executives and that are funding everything, right? Like, I have a lot more sympathy for Ryan Coogler than I do for Kevin Feige or Bob Iger, right? Like, I'm more, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, hopefully I'm making sense. I don't want to come off as like, oh, I'm pro corporation, because if you know anything about me, I'm really not. So yeah, that's basically it. That's it. I'm gonna wrap this up here. Yeah, if you're watching this, I'd really like to know what you think. Yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Go check out gaming channel. So I currently have a and yeah, I'm done talking about the Sonic thing. So if you don't care about my gaming, if you wouldn't care about my gaming content, then that's you can leave now, I guess. But yeah, I currently have an Arkham Asylum Let's Play going on. It's wrapping up pretty soon. And the last episode might actually be out by the time I upload this. But yeah, so I currently have an Arkham Asylum Let's Play going on, and I think, I decided to make a gaming channel for my gaming content. The Arkham Asylum Let's Play is on this channel, but I'm gonna post the Arkham City Let's Play to that new channel. Basically, just because I don't know, I don't want my channel to be like cluttered with a bunch of gaming content, and then a random video, and then a bunch of gaming content, and then a random video. I don't know. I feel like algorithmically, when pertaining to the YouTube algorithms, that doesn't really. I feel like that's probably going to end up hurting my content overall, and hurting my chances of that content to be, to spread around, right? I feel like it's going to hurt my channel's chances of getting more known. I started a new gaming channel, so if you want, well, watch my Arkham Asylum Let's Play and subscribe to the gaming channel for Arkham City. Then after Arkham City, I'll be playing Arkham Knight. And and everything else is just gonna go on that new gaming channel. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.